manager went up looking for Fishman because everybody else was ready. And it was about 4 in the afternoon, and we woke him up, and he said, "Hey, you try getting up at 4 in the afternoon to do a photo, to have a picture taken." But what I noticed first about this band and all their fans was really family. There was a lot of loyalty, a lot of family.
Goddamn right.
I got a gig from Spin magazine. I went out to see them. I noticed the loyalty and family in the fans as I was approaching the venue. And then when I got backstage and saw the band, I noticed that same vibe back there. You had the tour manager, the band manager, the lighting designer, the guitar tech. They were all family, and you really couldn't even tell them apart from each other, except for the guy in the dress. So I noticed there was a lot of inside jokes that no one would really get unless they were a Phish fan. I noticed that a lot of them took me several years to figure out. I started to feel like some family when I became the butt of some of those jokes. First of all, they started to name all my cameras funny names. And they were disappointed when I saw them backstage and I didn't have the Wild Ox, which is a Wide-Lux camera that I used to photograph with all the time. Also, Fishman began to say that he had a hard time concentrating when he was speaking with me because he said I sounded like Winnie the Pooh. He demanded that I say, "Boy, I sure would like some honey." So I felt like I was part of the family. So back to family. Now, the musical family that they had. Here's 4 guys, and I bought some photographs. I don't know if they're going to show them or not. This is my cue. This is 4 guys who could get 100,000 people together and make them all feel. An exclusive club.
I know, right?
We all saw that at Big Cypress. You guys were all at Big Cypress, right? Again, bringing the family together. Their adventurousness. The next photo is. It makes me think of their adventurousness, their willingness to go out on a limb with their own music and play without a safety net, to count on each other for support. And if they made a mistake, that's fine. But it was all in the sake of making great music. This photo here, they're all playing each other's instruments, I believe, which was always really exciting. It was a fearlessness that they had, and again, back to family. They were family; they could count on each other. They were also unafraid to try other people's music. Think about all the bands they covered. Remain in the Light and The Wall and the White Album. Really, really going for it. And also, think about all the musicians who are willing to play on the stage with them. I think one of them's playing up in the Garden tonight, right? Okay. All right. So, for example, you got Kid Rock, who's... So you got Kid Rock, and I was the lucky guy. I got to go backstage, and they would never let anybody else in there, but because they were like, "Man, we have Kid Rock here. We got to let someone in to take some photographs of us." So I would get to go backstage and photograph. It was just fantastic moments. Then there was B.B. King in New Jersey. I got a tip from somebody who said, "Danny, you better come out to Jersey tonight. It's going to be good." And then there was this really sums it up. You've got that guy from Brooklyn coming out to Coney Island. Coming out to Coney Island to see these guys. Big Pimpin', 99 Problems. They're working out the songs in those photos. So this just goes to show you, the reach of the music of this band. And I feel really honored to be part of that family. I think that I hope to hear them play together again. And enough for me. Trey, Mike, Phish, Paige.
Just about an hour and a half ago, I was lying in a bed, sick from working too hard and stuff like that. And I was just thinking,